today I am leaving a video. If you go to my About section in my channel, you'll see that I leave videos every Wednesday. But occasionally I'll slip in a video or two depending on my schedule and how I'm going throughout the day or my weeks. But this video today, I want to discuss the cost of becoming a loan signing agent. And again, I have to make this disclaimer at the beginning of these videos. These videos are based on my own experiences, my own journey, my own walk. I've been a loan signing agent since September of 2020, so I am at the beginning stages. I'm still fairly new, but I am very confident in my education, and I'm just confident being a loan signing agent based on my education and based on the skills from previous positions that I held when I was working in corporate America. Just a little disclaimer, just a little background before we get started. Before I was a loan signing agent, I was a passport acceptance agent with the city of Santa Monica, and you have to be very detailed in that position. Before that, I was 12 years with the LA Community College District, and I was in charge of processing applications for students to obtain their licensing in certain skills and trades, okay? And with that came a great amount of detail as well. I had to know, a box couldn't be checked wrong. So throughout my career, prior to becoming a loan signing agent, I dealt with documents and timely documents and documents that had to be 100% accurate in order for students to get licensed, and when I was a passport acceptance agent, for people to obtain their passport. That was so it kind of seasoned me into becoming a loan signing agent, and I'm obsessed with detail. I am obsessed with detail. So let's get started. If this resonates with you, that's great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. I just hope that this gives somebody some insight or some help, because as I said in my other video or other videos, I'm just here just to give out information, relay information, because I promised myself in the beginning stages of this that if I come across any inkling of information, that I would share it. Okay, so that's the purpose of this YouTube channel. Let's get started. So my job paid for my commission, and when my job paid for my commission, and as I go down the list of things that I paid for, I'm going to tell you the pricing and kind of get an idea if this is the area or if this is the industry that you want to go into, if this is something that will you feel will benefit you per se. I want to be raw and authentic and open in regards to the cost of this, because you come on here and you see videos of people making a lot of money, and it is true. You can make a very lucrative living being a loan signing agent, but I want to be open and raw with the investment portion of it, because a lot of people get taken off guard when they see the investment portion of it, okay? I'm sorry I'm not in my professional gear today. I am in my Jimi Hendrix t-shirt. I am a huge fan of Jimi Hendrix, so I just wanted to put that little disclaimer out there. All right, let's get started. So my job paid for my commission. They paid for the top tier. When I mean top tier, they paid for the full package. There's, I believe, 3 types of packages where you just do the training to get your notary certificate. There's another second package that comes with a couple of little bit more bells and whistles. Then there's the top tier package. Okay, so I don't know. I haven't looked up this information on the National Notary Association website, but you can research this for yourself. So everything I'm telling you guys, you can research for yourself. I'll leave some links down below too, okay? And bear with me, I am a fast talker. Sometimes my brain goes faster than my mouth and I have to pause. So let's get started. So when my job paid for my commission, the total was $602.28. Okay, I'm going to tell you what was involved in that $600. Okay, the live scanning, fingerprint, and application. They do a live scan. They have to do a background with you. So your record has to be pretty clean when you're becoming a notary signing agent or just a notary public in general. You can't have any kind of dings on your record. So they do live scanning and fingerprint, and you have to have a little application photo. So that was $115. And I'm reading off of my receipt. Okay. The California Notary Training, which is the actual classroom setting, this was pre-COVID. It was a classroom setting. This was the 6-hour training, okay? Not the 3 hours. The 3 hours are for you to get reinstated or, to keep your commission going. But this is to become a brand new notary, 6-hour class. That was $179. They held it at a hotel in Culver City, and it was a classroom setting, and that's that. I also got some California acknowledgments, like a book of them. Certificates, they put that in there. My California bond was included, the $15K for 4 years. 2 notary stamps, this big one and then the small one. The primer, which was the California primer. There's a book that gives you all your laws for your state. Everything you can and cannot do as a notary. It's like your little holy grail to go back and look over things when you're doing notarizations, general notarizations as well, okay? So that's the California primer book. Of course, my journal came with this package. The inkless thumbprint, the ink that you have to do the thumbprints came with this. The 4-year hotline subscription also came with this. And I am reading from my notes, you guys, so you'll see me looking down, looking at notes. The hotline subscription is a lifesaver. If you don't have a mentor, if you can't find any peers that, that kind of keeps it consistent when you guys are going through these documents, you can always call the National Notary Association. They have a hotline and it's a lifesaver. And I've called them quite often, even for the littlest thing that I felt like I already knew. I still call them to be double sure because I didn't want to compromise my commission by any means because I love what I do. Also, let's see, the California E&O insurance, they started me out with $25K. And so everything in that little package right there, that was $292, okay? So everything I mentioned, that was within the $600 realm, okay? $115 for the live scan. The California notary training classroom setting was $179, and all like the acknowledgments, my bond, my E&O insurance, my journal, my thumbless fingerprint, the 4-year hotline, that was $292, equaling a total of $602.28. I'm not a mathematician. You can add it up yourself. I might be off a couple of coins there, but that's okay. Let's see. So moving forward, and this is kind of in order how I went about investing in my loan signing agent career, because I take this very seriously. I paid for my notary membership. So for the National Notary Association, you can be a member, and with that comes a plethora of perks. I paid $69 for that. Of course, you still have the hotline. You have the hotline. You also get some member perks. You can become a part of Staples Advantage discount program, which I use for my boxes of paper, for my pens, for everything that I need for my business. It comes in very handy. There's something called, oh God, I don't know how to pronounce it. Abineti, ABIN. There's another little link under the membership perks where you can get discounts for other type of supplies. So being a Staples Advantage member to get discounts is one of them, and there's another one there. Just kind of look, that information is online for you to look at as well. Again, I'll put some links down below. Mark Will's course, which is the loan signing system, which is a very, very comprehensive, clear, and concise program that I am so happy that I invested in. That was about, let's see here, I'm looking at my notes. It was $508 total with tax and everything, okay? But my first payment, they knock off $20. So I did the 6-month payment plan, and my first payment was $68. And then the remaining 5 payments were $88. Honestly, and I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting any compensation for this. That program right there is worth 3 or 4 times as much as what he's charging. And I'm probably putting some more money in his pocket by even saying this, but it's the truth. This program is very comprehensive, and I like his energy. I like his aura. He really cares about the people who sign up in the program. There's a private Facebook page that you have to pay into as well. It's part of the program. And after you complete the program, after you keep it for 6 months, because you only have it for 6 months, you can continue to pay to stay into the Facebook group, which is very helpful, very helpful. He does a weekly mentorship video every Tuesday, and I'm telling you, it's a plethora of information. Very, very good. Let's keep going on. So, okay, so I did purchase the Epson Brother Monochrome laser printer. I have the HL, the 5200 DWP model. It only prints in black and white. It doesn't print in color. I got that on Amazon. It was $269.99 at the time. So with taxes, it was, I'm sorry, it was $259. But with taxes and everything, it turned out to be about $270. That came with toner, came with a Brother toner. And from my understanding, these printers are going up. And I remember another friend of mine's got into this industry, and I remember he was looking at printers, and he was like, "Did you know it went up?" I'm like, "These printers went up like $700 or $800, post-pandemic." So if you can find one that's maybe $300 and under, you're doing very well. If you have to get one, and this is not the only printer you can get, this is just the one that I got because I followed the suggestions in the program, my training. So I got it and I love it. You're gonna have to have a dual tray printer. You're gonna have to be able to print PDFs in the format that a signing service sends you, or that an escrow or title company sends you. You're gonna have to print the documents in that format, meaning like some PDF files have both legal and letter size. Your printer needs to be able to print both. And this printer does print both of them simultaneously at the same time, according to the documents, if that makes any sense, okay? Also, I purchased another training through National Notary Association called Notary Essentials. I didn't really need it, but I wanted the certificate. I'm a stickler for being certified, and I'm a stickler for having certificates, and I'm a stickler for education, period, just becoming more skilled and more educated in the areas. That was $59. And what Notary Essentials is, it's just a really basic program to keep you abreast with the laws and to keep you abreast in your skills as a notary public, not a loan signing agent, as a notary public, to keep you abreast with how to properly notarize documents. It's good to have. I'm glad I took the course. To me, it was worth it. And again, some of these things you might not want to do, and that's okay. That's okay. Let's see. Let's keep going. I'm looking at my notes here. Oh, okay. So it was $59. See, I'm glad I got my notes here. It was the Notary Essentials training was $59, but because I was part of the loan signing system, we get perks, we get discount codes. The certification cost me $25, and that was being a part of the loan signing system. So I'm just letting you guys know that. I'm not sure how often that happens, but I took advantage of all the perks that were brought my way. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So I did also take the NSA exam, which is the Notary Signing Agent exam, by way of the National Notary Association. Okay, so that exam was, what was included was the background screening, 1 year signing agent priority listing on signingagent.com, and that was $65. So I did take the NSA, and you guys, I didn't do any training for that because I completed Mark's course, because I reviewed my training. When I took that NSA exam, I passed with flying colors, 100%. I didn't even need to look at any notes or anything like that. It was very, very easy for me. Some people will tell you don't have to have that, and you'll see people talking, or you'll see certain people talking. Matter of fact, let me just throw this in here while I'm on here. I was on Clubhouse. I'm a member of Clubhouse. It's a new app. It's kind of going around. It's starting to become very popular, but you have to have an invitation to be on there. And I'm part of a couple of notary clubs on there. Okay. So I hear in some of these clubs as a matter of fact, I just got out of a club just to make this video. I had to get out of a room to make this video. But some people will say you don't need to have this information, or you don't, and that is true. But honestly, I have a very good relationship with my direct. I love her. I love working for this escrow company. I have a very good relationship with her. And, we kind of chopped it up for a minute. And she says, no, you don't. But believe me, the agencies and the escrow companies do look for that. Now, it all depends on who you're working for. Some may not want that. But I'm telling you right now, when you start signing up for signing agencies online, when you start seeing what credentials are needed, they're going to ask you, do you have, and some will actually put the boxes there, loan signing system, Notary to Pro, or whatever trainings that are out there that are kind of like the cream of the crop when it comes to training. You'll see some agencies will ask for that. They will ask for your NSA certification. Of course, they're going to ask you for your Notary Public certification, but they're going to ask you some extra things. Do you have this training? Do you have this certificate? And especially the ones that pay. That's just my experience. I'm not trying to tell people, oh, you got to spend this extra money, but be confident in yourself. If you feel like you don't need this, then by all means, I say go for it. You don't have to invest any extra money. But if you feel you do and you want to kind of stand out a little bit, I suggest it. Let's move along. So after a course of a few months, I decided to up my E&O insurance via the National Notary Association at the time. And I didn't do much research when I was doing this until after the fact. So I upped it to $50K, which cost me about, at the time it was $100. So they prorated it. And then after about a month, I upped it to $100K and I had to pay an extra $83. Okay. And that's just the difference from what I've already paid for, insurance through the National Notary Association. You can get insurance. There's just Google loan signing agent insurance, or you can Google E&O insurance for loan signing agents. There's a lot of them, you guys, but I'll put those links down below. So that's pretty much it. Now, you guys, this is not including some other stuff like my briefcase that I bought, pens, paper, toner, supplies. That's not even in there. Okay, so I paid a pretty penny. So let's just tack on another $300 or $400 just for my paper, my briefcase, my pens, extra toner. And I bought cheap toner to go with my printer just in case I needed something right away, like if my ink runs out. But I only use that if I don't have a brother toner. You don't want to keep using the cheap ink for your printer, because your printer can start to go awry and you don't want that. So you only use like that. I only have it on the side if I just don't have any means to get my brother toner printer, or it's going to take a day or a week for it to come in the mail. But I always use the toner that you're supposed to use with your printer, which is the brother. Let's see. So that's it, you guys. I know this was going on almost 20 minutes, but hopefully you guys got some information out of this. Hopefully this helps somebody today, and you can make a decision if this is the industry that you would like to go into. Before I leave, I just would like to say I made all of my investment back. I've been signing since September. Every investment I have made back, and I probably invested maybe myself. God, this is not including, because thank God my job paid for my Notary Public, which, like I said earlier, was $600. This is not including, so I probably invested maybe about $2,000. Maybe a little over $2,000. So it's something, but I earned it all back. I earned it all back in a little over 2 months. So it's lucrative. All right. So that's it, you guys. Let me put my little pen and pad away. Thank you for watching, and hopefully this helped you out, and look for the video next week. I'm either going to be discussing the PCOR, which is the preliminary change of ownership for the state of California, and for the California per diem interest form, which a lot of borrowers ask about. Okay. You have to know your impound accounts and how that works. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.